Ranking the best middle linebackers in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be updating middle linebacker, and we got a ton of new ones. Now, before we do go ahead and look at the new cards, we got to take a look at the old tier list real quick. And honestly, man, I think everyone besides Channing Crowder, I'm going to keep him more B tier. I think everyone comes down to singular tier. And for me, this is now what it's looking like. Manti is still here because he has some insane coverage skills. His only weakness is the fact he can't get that lurk artist ability. And we're going to get it started right here with most feared Quay Walker, 83 overall. He's 6'4", 85 speed, 87 acceleration. This is someone in the future when he gets a card that can get that lurk artist ability. Going to be someone to watch out for because he has the height, he has a good speed. Zone coverage wise, he is terrible, and obviously just said can't get the lurk artist ability. So for me, going to go in the F tier. And now right after that, we get Shaq Thompson. Shaq Thompson, 6 foot height, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Doesn't really offer you anything as a pass rusher, obviously, and low zone also cannot get that lurk artist ability. They just had Shaq Thompson cards really bad. For me, he's also going to be someone in this F tier. Now after that, we do get Jordyn Brooks. Jordyn Brooks this time, 88 speed, 89 acceleration. So that's some pretty good speed, pretty good acceleration. 6 foot height is pretty decent. Again, no pass rush, 71 zone coverage. And if we scroll down to his abilities, once again, can't get that lurk artist ability. So for me, Jordyn Brooks, it's not like he's Manti with insane coverage skills. For me, he's going to go ahead and go in this F tier. This right here is the best budget middle linebacker in the game. 87 Luke Kuechly. He is amazing. 6'3", 87 speed, 85 acceleration. What you're going to notice is he's really balanced like all the way across the board from a physical stat standpoint with 85 agility, 86 change of direction as well. He also is even a decent pass rush if you wanted to play there. 86 zone coverage, so hits that 85 tier, the threshold on all Madden. And he also has play ball and air aggressive, which is rare for linebackers. Big hitter trade on yes as well. And when we look at his abilities though, the big thing, 87 overall, Luke Kuechly going for under 50K, gets that lurk artist ability. I think he is phenomenal from a coverage player sense. For me, I'm putting him like tippity top into this B tier. Maybe could see him A, maybe could see him A. I think if you're on a budget, Channing Crowder, Luke Kuechly are just amazing linebackers. And right after that, we get Leighton Vander Esch right here with 87 speed, 88 acceleration. He is 6'4", so has some pretty good height. And the change of direction really isn't there. Zone coverage really not there either. Play ball and air balance, big hitter on no. And when we look at his abilities, of course, though, he can get that lurk artist ability. So this is an interesting card in my opinion. I think he is very similar to cards we already covered. As an AI defender, not really that great, but as a user, really solid. For me, I'm going to put him about like Jordan Hicks and Anthony Walker. I think he's a really good user, but when we talk about like coverage players, right? Vander Esch, Anthony Walker, and Jordan Hicks is a better user than Terrell Bernard. I just prefer Terrell Bernard from a coverage standpoint, and as a user, these three could be argued better than Luke Kuechly as well. And right after that, we do get Cody Barton right here with 85 speed, 88 acceleration, 6'2" height. Once again, offers you no man, no zone, and from an ability standpoint, he cannot get the lurk artist ability. So they really satted him like he can't do anything on the football field. Can't play man, can't play zone, can't jump or animate like a linebacker either, or like a safety, I guess I should say. So for me, he's going to be in this F tier for sure. And after that, we get Stephen Boyd's first card of the video, 88 overall Stephen Boyd with 88 speed, 85 acceleration, 85 agility, 90 change of direction. Really solid physical stats all the way across the board. 6 foot height, 247 at 76 zone coverage. Again, not really great. Big hitter on yes, play ball and air balanced. Now, when we look at his abilities though, right, he is another person that can get that lurk artist ability. So think he is really solid. Again, for a budget man, I like him. A little bit lower zone. I'm going to put him more along the lines of like a top and a C tier player than B. You can definitely argue, like I said, he's kind of, I think, more similar to being a better user than like actual coverage player, like B tier, better coverage players, in my opinion. Right after that, we get Eric Kendricks, though, with 88 speed, 88 acceleration. He's 6 foot, a little bit lower agility and change of direction, and this time does have that 86 zone coverage. Again, hits the threshold on all Madden. Trade wise, no big hitter, play ball and air balanced, and also, once again, of course, can get that lurk artist ability. That's what we're looking for these middle linebackers. For me, I'm going to slightly put him in the B tier. Once again, think he's a pretty good coverage player. Now after him though, we get CJ Mosley, a little bit slower with 86 speed, 87 acceleration, 88 agility, change of direction really not there. 6'2" height isn't terrible, and has 80 zone coverage. Big hitter on yes, play ball and air aggressive. Again, pretty rare for a linebacker. There's only been 2 so far that we covered that get it, right? And now when we look at his abilities though, he can get the lurk artist. He is just a slower linebacker with not even really that great a zone coverage. For me, I'm also going to put him in the C tier as well, like top in the C. I like to play ball in air aggressive for sure. I just think from a physical stats standpoint, he's just a little bit too bad. And now we get the 90 overall plus. First one we got right here is foyesade olukon, 6'2" height, 90 speed, 89 acceleration. He has 89 zone coverage. You can even get that up to 90 with Sean McDermott, the head coach item. That plus his 1 zone coverage. So he would hit the threshold on both all pro and all Madden. He's also a beastly user too with these like really balanced physical stats, 6'2" height. Now for traits, big hitter on yes, play ball in air, balance, and of course from an ability standpoint, he can get that lurk artist ability, right? So for me, he is going to go ahead and be our first S tier middle linebacker today. Now right after that, we get Devon White. Devon White, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 89 agility, 90 change direction. These physical stats right here are amazing. He's also 6 foot, offers you, I guess, a little bit of finesse moves if you do want to sometimes rush him, but he has great man coverage, low zone coverage. So to say he's not a good coverage player really isn't like he can play man, can't really play zone that well. No big hitter and play ball in air balance. And when we look at abilities, he does get that lurk artist. Now this is a tough card to rank for me. I think he is A tier when you just combine everything, like his user skills. I think so far better user than everyone we covered. He's great in a man-based defense as well. I'm comfortable putting him A tier. For me, he's just quite not S tier. Maybe if you have a most feared theme team, you could argue S, of course. I think he's one of the better user middle linebackers for sure. Honestly, S tier user potentially as well. But for me, I'm going to put him more along the lines of like an A tier player. And right after that, we do get Luke Kuechly right here. 6'3" height, 90 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 agility, 88 change of direction. Again, this time beastly pass rusher, 90 zone coverage, hits both the thresholds, all Madden, all pro. Big hitter on yes, play ball in air aggressive. Again, best traits you could get, and also can get that lurk artist ability. I think there's a really good argument still that Luke Kuechly is the best middle linebacker in the game. If you say that, I'm not going to say you're wrong. For me, he's going to be #1 in this S tier right now. And right after that, we do get Kenneth Murray Jr. right here. He is 6'2", so pretty good height, 89 speed, 91 acceleration, 89 agility, 81 change of direction. He hits the zone coverage threshold for all Madden, has 80 man coverage as well. He also gets 4 team chems. Broncos, pretty popular theme team right now. No big hitter, but play ball in air balance. And of course, he can get that lurk artist ability. So for me, I think Kenneth Murray, man, I think he is firmly A tier, man. Think he is a really good linebacker in the game. He's a little bit slower than say like Devon White, but again, he has some really good coverage stats. Maybe you could see the argument for S, but I'm going to put him top end of A. And now right after that, we do get Stephen Boyd with 90 speed, 87 acceleration, 88 agility, 92 change of direction, 6 foot height as well, 85 power moves, so decent pass rusher, I guess. But again, a little bit lower like zone coverage, man coverage, does have big hitter on yes, and has play ball in air balance. Now for his abilities, of course, again, can get that lurk artist ability. Also could potentially get an under pressure, which I don't think this is a great ability, but he can get it, right? I just want to show that he could get it. So for me, Stephen Boyd, I think very similar things to Stephen Boyd and Devon White. I'm going to put them on the exact same tier right here. Again, really good physical stats, great users as well. It's just kind of from a coverage standpoint, they're a little bit lacking. So I'm going to put him more A tier than like S. And now right after that, we get Robert Spillane, 6'1" height, 90 speed, 89 acceleration. The agility is a little bit lower, 88 change of direction though. And we look at his coverage stats, he offers you nothing, right? So this is like for sure a user. 90 speed, 6'1" height, and of course he can go ahead and get that lurk artist ability as well. So for me, Robert Spillane, I'm gonna go ahead and have him like B tier. Like, it's tough, man. Maybe it should be more along the lines of like C, but I do think he's a better user than Jordan Hicks, Anthony Walker, and this Stephen Boyd right here. So I'm gonna slightly put him in the B tier. And now the final card of the video right here, we got the comp pass reward Jack Campbell that we should be getting soon, and I think he is the best middle linebacker in the game. 6'5" height. 6'5" is just insane with insane balanced physical stats, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. He also has 85 man, 90 zone coverage. No like play ball and air aggressive, no big hitter, but again, like 6'5", these stats, man. Now we'll look at his abilities, right? Seems like he could potentially get mid zone for discount as well. 2 AP mid zone. Wow. I didn't even know that at first. Does get lurk artist for 1 AP. For me, Jack Campbell, yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna put him in the S tier and drop everyone down a tier. So now it's officially, if you don't get lurk artist, you're just not making the tier list for me. So yeah, bye-bye Manti Te'o. We're dropping everyone down a singular tier. And yeah, boys, this is what the new middle linebacker tier list is looking like. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, man. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? If you guys did enjoy this video, though, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay up to date with the best cards in Madden. But if you do want to watch me play live, use some of these cards live, either hit that noti bell on YouTube to be notified when I'm live over here, or check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with the follow. Would love to see y'all pop into some streams, man. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check this one out right here, because this was the best ability setup on offense and defense post AP update.